Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, back at it again with more DLC. I really enjoyed the last DLC pack we got in Mario Kart 8, but just thought something was kind of missing with some of the tracks, minus Ninja Highway because it's great. So I was really looking forward to going to this new pack and seeing if any of the issues I had with the previous one got fixed. This past Thursday, the second wave of DLC came out, so today, let's take a drive down memory lane with some of these classic courses. Let's kick things off with the Turnip Cup. First off, I just really want to say that I really like seeing other Mario items get the cup treatment with the DLCs. The turnips from Mario 2 may be a bit of a random one, but I really like the inclusion. It really makes me wish that Wart could be a racer in the future. I think that'd be really cool. The first track of the Turnip Cup is New York Minute from Mario Kart Tour. This track is quite simple, it's just a city track at night. Nothing inherently wrong with that. It has some sharp turns that you have to take in order to, keep your momentum going. It has a nice tune in the background, but I honestly found this track kind of forgettable. You're driving through the city of New York, so there are parts where you just drive through the city. One memorable part of this level is when you can fly on top of a bus and jump off a ramp to get an extra boost of speed. That is neat, and it is the most memorable part of this track for me. What does hurt it, in my opinion, though, is that there are other Mario Kart City tracks that do similar things as this that I think could have easily replaced this level instead of just having this. I do like the small portion where you do drive through a park, though. I like nature, it's pretty nice. It's not a bad track, it's quite fun, it's just not really a memorable one. I would give it a C+. Mario Circuit 3. I completely forgot that there is more than one Mario Circuit. I do like when these tracks are brought back because it does give me a reason to never play Super Mario Kart again. I'm not really sure what all I can say about this track. It's Mario Circuit from Super Mario Kart. You drive on a racetrack, you have sharp turns, you have to dodge the oil spills on the road and race to the finish. There are blocks around. I like the colors. Yeah. Mario Circuit 3 is a thing. I'll give it a B-. N64's Calamari Desert is a level that I didn't know that I wanted to return. This level is one of my favorites in Mario Kart 64. I love the open road, desert, western feel of this level. It translated over well to the DLC as well because you have the sunset in the background and it just looks really nice. And it even added some new parts to this level, which is really neat. There are new ramps that you can use to get extra speed, which I really like. And my favorite part of this level is the portion where you're driving on the train tracks because you have to be really careful to avoid being hit by the train. And this will probably happen to you the first time you play because sometimes it can come out of nowhere. If you're like in the little tunnel section, it can hit you, which scared me the first time I played it. You just have to be really careful. The portion of the original game where you make the stop in front of the train and let it cross is still here, and it is frustrating still when you get stuck behind it. I really liked this level in the original game as a kid, and I was really happy to replay it here. It gave me a lot of Mario Kart 64 nostalgia, and it's still a really fun track. It's not even nostalgia. I actually think it translated better to this game than Choco Mountain did, which is crazy to me, but I really liked it. I'm gonna give it an A-. Now, the track that I was the most excited to see return in this cup is Waluigi's Pinball from Mario Kart DS. Waluigi's Pinball is often regarded as one of the greatest Mario Kart tracks in the series. I'm one of those people who agrees to that. Waluigi's Pinball has everything that I love in a Mario Kart track. Unique setting, pretty colors, a really fun track design, and really good music. Waluigi's Pinball is exactly as it sounds. It's a pinball game based on Waluigi. So the track starts with you being launching the game like a pinball. You then race through the pinball machine having to make sharp turns. However, on the track you do have to avoid the giant pinballs that can run you over. This gets really chaotic once you're in the main pinball portion of the track where you can risk running into bumpers that can slow you down a bit, and this also puts you at a greater risk of being hit by the pinballs. This level is still a lot of fun. I loved it in the original, and I still love it now, and it's helped by a really good music track. I gotta give Luigis Pinball an A+. It's still one of the best Mario Kart tracks out there, and I'm so glad to see it in this game, because it's one I'm gonna revisit over and over again. I love this level to death. Overall, I do like the Turnip Cup quite a bit. While I do find New York Minute to be kind of forgettable besides its music track, I really like Calamari Desert and Luigis Pinball. Two of my favorite retro tracks in one cup makes it kind of hard to dislike. Mario Circuit 3 is not bad, it's fine, it's just not a track I love going back to. However, that's likely due to me not having a big Super Mario Kart nostalgia boner. I just wish it added a bit more to make it more unique. This cup is a lot of fun though. I would honestly give it a B+. Up next is the second cup in this release, and that's the Propeller Cup. I really liked the propeller hat in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I really wish Nintendo would bring it back. The first course in the Propeller Cup is Sydney Sprint. I admittedly have found the tour tracks to be the weakest additions to these DLCs, but Sydney Sprint doesn't apply to that rule. I really like this track a lot. You're basically racing through Sydney. This level's kind of the reverse of New York Minute for me. It's still a city level, but I find it to be a much more compelling track. And it's all about keeping your speed up in Sydney Sprint and making some really fun turns. I love the background elements in this as well. You can see a big Ferris wheel. There's a portion with the crowd cheering you on and a portion where you have several ramps on the road that you have to jump over in concession to basically keep up your speed. And the fun part is trying to go through all the ramps without falling off, I think. You could even kind of run under certain portions of these ramps, which I think is a really neat touch. Yeah, it's kind of a generic city level, but it's a pretty fun one, I think, and I can't go without mentioning its super catchy level theme as well. I'd have to give Sydney Sprint a B+. I really enjoyed this track. I didn't have many expectations for it, but it really surprised me for how fun it was. GBA Snowman is a level that I forgot completely existed. Kind of in the same vein as Super Mario Kart, I appreciate these levels being brought in as DLC, so I have an excuse to never touch Super Circuit again. This level is your basic ice track in Mario Kart. You have to worry about slipping and sliding everywhere, avoiding the penguins nearby, and there's a lot of snow. I always do kind of enjoy these ice tracks in Mario Kart, and Snowman's really no different. I really like how the ice roads look. They look all cracked, and I like how they look like they could break at any minute. My main gripe with Snowman is there's a portion of the level where there's a giant portion of water in the ice. And because Mario Kart 8 has a gimmick where you can go underwater and drive underwater and find pathways, you're probably going to think, oh, I can drive into that and have a track underwater. However, if you do, you're going to be punished and you're going to have Lakitu slowly pull you out and you're going to lose speed. I don't like this because I think it's a really wasted potential and it kind of goes against what you think you should do in Mario Kart 8 where you're like, oh, I can go underwater, and you can't do that here. It's a gripe I admittedly do have about the DLCs. I wish it did more with the Mario Kart 8 mechanics and implementing them more into the classic tracks. I get why it probably didn't. This probably didn't have a really big budget, but I wish it did more. It's just it's a basic ice track. I'd have to give this level a C+. It's a fun little ice level. I just wish it did a bit more. Wii's Mushroom Gorge was another level I was really excited to see return. I know Mario Kart Wii is a really divisive game in the Mario Kart community, but man, I have a lot of fun memories in Mario Kart Wii, and a good chunk of those memories stem from Mushroom Gorge. This level is loads of fun. Mushroom Gorge has you bouncing on big mushrooms to gain speed boosts. The red mushrooms allow you to jump high, the green ones just let you drive with them, and the new blue mushroom bounces you really high in the air and activates the glide. This is a new addition that I really welcome. It's small, but it does something that I wanted these tracks to do, and that was take retro tracks and add the new Mario Kart 8 gimmicks to them, and I think this is a perfect level to do with this because there's so much you can do with the glide here, because you can bounce off mushrooms and get coins and stuff. It's really neat, and it's so fun. I also really enjoyed the glow-up this level got. It's super colorful. It actually reminds me of the classic like Mario 1 art that we got back in the day. I don't know why. It's not what the color just reminds me of it. It just puts a big smile on my face and makes me feel happy. I really like Mushroom Gorge if you can't tell. I'm going to give it an A+. And finally, the new track for the Propeller Cup, Sky High Sundae. I love this track. You can never go wrong with the food level, and this track's no different. The intro to this level's great. The beginning has you in a glide section where you can either fly to the next portion of the level itself, or take a little detour where you fly through a big ice cream cone to get an extra item. Once you land, you'll drive some stairs through the streets of the Sundae, and a neat touch I really like is if you drive through the rails, Here, you'll get the gravity spin and get an extra boost of speed. You'll then drive up these large platforms, and I don't know what it is, but this portion makes me think of the obstacle courses from Fall Guys. I think it's the layout of them and the colors, but it gives me major Fall Guys vibes. You can also get some speed boosts on what I assume are vanilla wafers. This level really just makes me want to go get some ice cream, which I think is why I love it. You'll then drive around the giant ice cream cone towards the end of the level by doing the big drift around it on several other ice cream cones to then drive on what looks like ice trays, I think that's what they are. Get you a few more speed boosts from those, and you're pretty much at the finish line. Repeat it 2 more times, and then you're done with the course. This track is super short, but it's incredibly creative. I love when Mario Kart does these types of tracks, whether it be a mall, a giant coliseum, a monster truck rally, or driving on frozen treats. It's always really neat. Sky High Sundae is fast, frantic, and has a lot of cool moments such as flying through the ice cream cone, driving on the wafers for speed boosts, drifting around a big ice cream cone, and a lot more. It also has a great theme. This level is a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it an A+. I definitely preferred the Propeller Cup over the Turnip Cup. So far, it's my favorite cup in the DLC. I really enjoyed it. With 2 great levels in Sky High Sundae and Mushroom Gorge, this will be a cup I will definitely revisit with future playthroughs. Sydney Sprint is also a lot of fun. The only track that really didn't wow me was GBA Snowman, and that's maybe because I just think it had a lot more potential. Still a fun time, honestly. I give the Propeller Cup an A-. A really fun cup that's really only brought down by Snowland, as I find the rest really fun. So far, it's my favorite DLC cup. Overall, I found the new DLC courses to be quite fun. I actually preferred this set of tracks more than the previous set. It doesn't top Ninja Highway for me, but it's still a lot of fun. The standout tracks being Mushroom Gorge, Calamari Desert, Luigis Pinball, and Sky High Sundae. What did you think of the new tracks? Let me know in the comments below. I'm excited for more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks to release in the future. I still really love playing this game a lot, and I bust it out quite a bit when I have a few minutes to kill. And I really cannot wait for more tracks to be released in order to cover them. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day.